Well, hello there, YouTube. This is Laguna Bardwell, back here for another episode of Diablo 2 with the Bowazon destruction. This is probably going to be my closing off one for Diablo 2 for a while. Maybe. Who knows? Might start Paladin, might start Barbarian. Who knows? I just want to power through the rest of normal difficulty with my Amazon. I might just kind of do some playthroughs like off YouTube and, you know, when I say off YouTube, I just mean like build my character up and then showcase it at the end. Because this is getting to be a bit of a lengthy series, but who knows, I might even live stream my characters at some point as well. But on that note, we're going to crack a beer using a charger. Booyah! Alrighty. So we're going to pop into PlugY right quickly here. And the only other thing I need to do is turn my volume down to about 3, because otherwise it is going to deafen me. Alright, Rapunzel, here we go. Whoops. Now, Act 4, which is normally the end of Diablo 2. Until the fuck's it called? I can get this. 1 second. Expansion. Until Lord of Destruction came up, this was the end of Diablo. Now, thanks to the PlugY mod, I have a ridiculous amount of damage. And it's all thanks to this charm here. I mean, basically adding up to 450 damage. As little as 90. That's just grand. I still don't know what the horseshoes and dragon scales do. I just sell them. It could just be something special with the PlugY mod. Oh, right, players 8. I actually plan on powering through Act 4 and 5. Bye-bye, Morningstar. Yeah, we're gonna do a nice little run through. Ooh, IO. There's a lot of rune drops in Act 4, by the way. I remember when I was playing through on my Sorceress when I was doing online runs. Everybody would play through the Chaos Sanctuary to try and get the Zod rune, the Cham, Bear, all that stuff. I actually am tempted to do a run-through of Eastern Sun, because after looking it up yesterday, it's got some interesting changes, especially where all the skills are changing too. I don't know why it was switched up as much as it was, but that could be a good thing. The biggest thing I'm curious about, though, is when it comes to these maps, like, they don't look like 3D objects. They could very well be, but... like, yeah, I can see the shading on this rock here, but I don't see any shadows that are spilling off to the north, if that makes sense. Oh, I suppose there's one there. If there are any shadows, it doesn't look like a shadow. Except for under my character. And honestly, by the way, finding Iswal, that's the hardest part about Act 4. At least in normal. Not pick up the horseshoe. Whoops, did not mean to do that either. Cathans, hurrah! For those of you who don't know, by the way, I did end up going through video game design school. And it's kind of a, I have a love-hate relationship with that school, because I did not really get along with most of my classmates. We had some ideological differences. As in, I didn't want to run out of class to play Pokemon Go every 5 fucking minutes. And it was very distracting, so I ended up skipping a lot of the classes. And then I got ripped on for running out of class or skipping a class and, you know, not going to school and doing all the work from home. So basically, the ideological difference, mainly on that one, was I was damned if I went and I was damned if I didn't go. Which is fine. It happens. I slowly pluck away at Iswald's helm. But yeah, I remember being like in the middle of animation class at Da Vinci College, and some of the classmates would be like, "Oh my God, there's a Electabuzz over at the public gardens," and then they'd be like, "Really?" And then just tear out a class, and they'd basically it'd just be like 3 of us in there doing our work. But they would run back and forth for different Pokemon. And so for me, it's hard to explain my feelings on it, but the way I saw it is I went to the lessons that mattered, did the work, and then left. Or I should say I got the lessons that mattered, then left. Ooh, large charm. I wonder what this could be. Druid. That's actually the one I was missing. Druid.
I can't carry anymore.
How do you go up to this corner? But anyway, so I went to video game design school, and now I feel like some things have been ruined for me when it comes to games. Here's an example. I went to play Final Fantasy XIV last night, and I love me some Final Fantasy XIV. Like, for me it is a beautiful game. Sometimes I just don't play for months, and I'll still stay subscribed to it, because that's how much I want the game to continue. I think I unsubscribed for like 4 months just while I was getting my, while I was between jobs. But great thing about, I guess, everything about that is when I play games now versus when I played them as a kid, the magic is ruined. And I feel like there's a certain part of me that the magic is just ruined for a lot of things. I used to have this childlike wonder, and I used to be able to just kind of play through like Final Fantasy VI, for example, and I'd just be over the moon excited. Because I'd come home and I'd like put in a little cartridge, and it was great. And now I go and play Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm like, great, I know exactly how they created these textures. I went up top of a waterfall as well. It was in Western Thanalan. It's where you fight the Spitfire, the Spriggan Gravedigger boss, Fate event. And I went to the top of that waterfall, and it was just like, I saw the sharp angle, and it was just like a texture, and that was it. And so for me, I'm just like, great. They created a moving texture map on this thing, and that's it. Now I know it's not a waterfall. It kind of ruined, like, I knew it wasn't a waterfall before. I guess my expectations are getting higher for things. Mold. So no, I created a few different,
I can't carry.
I guess I created a regime for myself. Hey, there's the Arctic bow. About damn time. Basically, the regime I have for myself is going to be, I want to study at least an hour a day on music and languages and stuff like that matters on the side, because I do want to travel and I want to do some other things as well. But I guess I just want a change. And change doesn't come without some kind of hard work. That's not to say I don't work hard generally. I do. I just tend to work too hard on the wrong things. So, for example, if I can, through the sheer miraculous nature of me, get into a different job, one that, like, I can do something I love, or I can become self-sufficient with my gaming stuff, then I want to do that. If I can travel and potentially land a job overseas, then I would love to do that too. But I need to exert that kind of control over my life before I can do anything like that. That's going to be my biggest dilemma, I guess is the word. Not really a dilemma per se, 'cause I mean,
Your soul will
there's also a rumor here, by the way. Oops. The rumor is that if you were to repair the Hellforge Hammer, you get a better rune drop. I've never believed that. But you know, my biggest... It's hard to explain my thought process sometimes. It goes everywhere, but it's all connected. So like right now, for example, my mind has just been going kind of everywhere, kind of not. Like, obviously I'm trying to focus on Diablo 2, because this is what I set out to do when I started this video. But then these other thoughts come up, and it's kind of the side of, I guess, mental health that people don't usually talk about. They usually hide behind their vacation pictures and their fake personas, and they're not real, per se. They have this persona that they want people to think is real, but it's not real.
What do you need?
And that's what I'm trying to be me on these things. I don't want to be a fake persona. Like, I don't want to have... Okay, honestly, I'm having trouble even thinking of the words. Yay, 2 rows complete. I'm just having trouble right now thinking of ways to word what I'm trying to say.
Not
like,
here.
Don't need that. Chance cards. Don't need that. Actually, those frost burns are good for my sorceress. Shared stash. Whoa. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Why did that get in my head? Ugh. But you know what I mean, though, right? It's like when you look at people online, they have all these like happy-go-lucky pictures, and I feel like part of why I am having difficulties is I'm stuck in a position where I have to be happy all the time. I'm not forced to be happy. It's like when you hear about Disney studios where, like, if you don't smile you get fired. Like, I don't believe that's true. Maybe I'm wrong. Probably am. But I am stuck in one of those places where it's what I like to call toxic positivity, where sometimes you do have shit that comes up. You do have bad days. You have things that you need to talk about. You have questions. You have concerns. But as soon as you express any of that, they're just kind of more like, you're being negative. You're dragging everybody else down. Like, here's an example for you, and this is part of why I'm on stress leave as well from work, is I had a coworker who was applying for other jobs, to the point where he did interviews on lunch break at work. Without a second thought. He would do his interviews on the floor. Pretty much. And because I was sitting next to him, some people said that I was doing the interviews, and it got to the point where management kind of thought that I was going to be leaving at any moment. And so they accused me of spreading negativity and saying I was applying for anything and everything that wasn't this company. And realistically, if I apply for anything that is outside this company, it's applying for anything that is not this company. So that's them putting words in my mouth. But But that's also the problem with this situation, is like, if I can't even apply for other jobs because it's seen as negative and I'm gonna like get my job threatened, which is actually what happened. I had a manager threaten my job because they heard through the grapevine that I was applying for other places. Then there's something wrong with that. It's like, why try to push your employee at the door instead of find out why your employee would be looking to leave in the first place? Anyway, so they basically they kind of pushed me towards getting a job. So I started applying for things, and I had an interview and everything, and I took a little government job. And then they were just like, oh, well, since you're applying for other work, when's your quit date? And they kind of made it seem like I was quitting already and I didn't even get the job. And they just, it's not a very welcome feeling. Like, I'd love to be able to say what's on my mind. Honestly, I'd love for somebody to just kind of listen and be like, this is what you're doing. It's my job to figure out why, see if we can help you stay. Because realistically, it costs more to hire new people than it does to keep an existing employee. But I don't get that where I'm at. And that's part of the stress as well, is despite being in a high-performance job, getting consistently good numbers. There's a bit of a disconnect because people think I'm on the way to the door already when I'm not. And I don't have any control over pretty much anything. I can't control the type of calls that come through. I can't type, you know? Frost. Great. And don't get me wrong as well, like, it's not a bad company I'm working for, it's just... I feel like the priorities are just a little bit skewed. I mean, the priority's in the right place, it's just... the way they go about it is not... it's not in line with what they say they want, if that makes sense.
Not even death can save you from me.
Let's see here. I do want some multi-shot. Oh yeah, girl. Ooh, I hate pink lightning. Fucking pink lightning. Fuck. Shit. Well, that was a quick death. That is the first time I've done that without a hireling dying. Anyway, if you can't tell, I've also been going through my own process in order to try and figure out what's causing the stress. And this is a part of it, I guess. Russia, Ravenfrost. 2 High Lords. This projector. Carrion Wind. There's 2 Carrion Winds. 3 Carrion Winds. But anyway, on a more positive note, we are young. No. Etlit. Atmoscarab. Whoa. Mahimo Curio. Wisp Projector. Why not? The Heart of the Wolverine is actually a pretty good one to have, but that's something that can easily be switched off with a Heart of the Oak Flail. Just offhand it, do my shout, switch back. Act 5. Harrogath, the Land of the Barbarians. Now.
Aye.
So just 20. Don't need it. Let's duet. Let's just zoom through. Rainbow facet. I tend to pick up all the rainbow facets because you never know when you're gonna need it, I guess. Is the word. Oh, I should have put that thing. Hellfire Torch. The mustache, yo. And if you haven't guessed, you level up really, really quickly in Act 5. I remember back when I used to play online with a ladder, you would, ooh, small charm.
I can't.
That means it's not an Annihilus. There it is. It's a bone magic. Actually, on that note, we'll pop a bone magic in there. Boom. There we go. Got a bone magic from our barbarian. That is one charm I wish I could keep multiple of. But anyway, you'll find that you level up very quickly in Act 5. Now, the old days, what you'd have to do is you go through Tristram, and not to Tristram. You go through. Got the goddamn grand turn. Oh, I can't because I'm already holding a Geeds. Okay. Never mind. So you'd follow through with somebody who's already gotten to Tristram. You join in and do some Trist runs. That's what it was called. And basically what you would do is you go through until level 14. have somebody get you through and beat Ondario. After you beat Ondario, you go through to Talrosh's tomb. Somebody would have already had the tomb unlocked. And those tomb runs would last until you're level 24. Once you hit 24, somebody would rush you till Act 5 normal, which would be where we're at now. Then, between level 20 and 24, you get one level up. Mega Breezer. You get one level up for beating the Ancients. Now this was also back in the recent, like 107 to 109, I think it was. They nerfed that. Oh, sorry, not they didn't nerf that. They nerfed what came before it. What I used to do, back when this expansion first came out, and this is way before they had the Ubers or anything like that, like, you'd do, basically you'd, Immortal King. Three socket? Two socket. Still good. My Barbarian has an item he can use. Anyway. What they used to do, though, is as long as you were in the same map as somebody else, you would share the experience points if they were in your party. So what you would do is you'd have somebody rush you to level Act 5. After rushing you to Act 5, you just kind of stand at the entrance to town, and while they cleared out the Bloody Foothills, which is where I'm in now, you just get all the levels that you need. Ooh, Dark Pine Crusher. This is kind of a hot damn moment, by the way. Beating crossbow, nice. Yeah, back in the days, I used to run this assassin named after a Japanese singer, Yui. And I remember being level 97 on the Diablo 2 hardcore ladder. 97. And then some weird stuff happened. Like, there's this guy named... I don't know if I can actually say this on the channel, but his name was Fuckit. It was Fuh-KIT. And he was quite frankly a hacker. There's no way that he could kill me while I'm in town. When town, you're not supposed to be able to take damage. Ever.
Did I?
So that's my beef with him, but... yeah, we're just gonna plow through Act 5. We're already level 42, so... Bloodletter Gladius. Nice. I also love these. I actually hate these. Actually, you know what? I really do hate these. Come on. Ooh, I see another large charm. Necromancer. It pains me to leave those behind. Oh, that's a Nihilus. Fuck yes. Okay, multi-shot doesn't really... I don't like it. It's great for clearing out small mobs, but... Ooh, string of ears.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh my god. Back here, you little full bag. Jesus. Whew. 1, 2, 3. That was actually a lot of experience, I'm not gonna lie. See, now I'm finding the short war bow that I don't need anymore. Go figure. Ooh, oh, the rainbow facet. Ah, nice, the last Seagon piece. For those of you that don't know, by the way, Seagons is a very powerful first set to have. Like, the shield gives +1 to all skills. There's... is that another Nihilus? No, it's not. Just means it's one of those two. Scimitar. Ooh. Flesh Render Barb Club. Another small charm. That is also not an Nihilus. I think with the Monosteel and Life Leech that I have right now, it's not impossible for me to die, it's impossible for me to run out of mana. But hey, who knows what else I'll find? Maybe I'll find some Mavinas in here. That'd be nice. Let me guess, Nigel Wing. Carrion Wing. Cool. I've stopped caring about if it's a SOJ or not. Whee! Hello there, barbarians! I'm almost afraid to call them barbarians, because after the recent wave of like, you can't use the word savage. Ooh, Spirit Shroud, Ghost Hammer. Whoa! Don't want to drop that like it's hot. But anyway, yeah, this kind of looping way back to the previous conversation I had about going to video game design school. Unfortunately, they only also taught the design, like they didn't teach how to combine the two. So while it was a fun course to have, and it was very informative, and it was art school, they were like, this is all the visual effects stuff you need to know, and they never really taught us how to combine the two, like to use Unity or C# or anything like that. So I feel like it's kind of a wasted diploma. Ooh, BK. And for me, when I say wasted diploma, I just mean like, realistically, anybody can learn to draw just by looking at something and drawing it. And I feel like that's kind of what this course was. Like, yeah, they taught us how to use Maya, which is great. And I got no problems with the fact that they taught us that. But Maya costs like $2,000 a year. So for me learning Maya, that's like renting an education.
I am overburdened.
It's almost like saying, here you go, here's the industry standard, learn it, and then when you learn it, the world is kind of like, yeah, you can't use this anymore, you don't make enough money. So it's kind of hard to get your foot in the door, but that's why I'm going to be an indie developer. Let's see. I'm on to level 44. Jesus Christ. I'm also not going to be ready for Nightmare difficulty. I have been thinking about game design though, like just by playing games. I know it has, and this is kind of looping back to the previous conversation about how my childlike wonder has kind of gone, which is true. I feel like when I played games when I was a kid, I was like, wow, these graphics are so real. I was playing Final Fantasy 8 and 9 and just... Nowadays, though, it's helping me to learn what works and what doesn't work. So if I can get away, for example, with if this tree is 2D, power to them. If I can get away with a grass texture being just a plane that kind of bounces in the wind. Excellent. And if that's the case, then that's what I'll do. I'll plop a whole bunch of grass textures down and hope for the best. But examining the game helps me learn more about it. So many fucking rings. Ooh, brush socket. Crystalline Passage. We're already making progress. These fuckers you gotta watch out for. Some of these monsters have weird abilities. There's one that lowers your defense down to like 10. Okay, 90, sorry. Actually, do I need multiple shot? This was one of the many. It's good for crowd control, but... do I need multiple shot? That's the question. Ow. So if I do nothing... And this is how I toy around with my things. Because, like, for example, here, I have 7 arrows already. Do I really need 20 arrows? Probably not. What would happen, though, if I could just put Freezing Arrow in? Or, if I can somehow get my critical strike chance up to maximum. Let's try that one. We're up to 59% chance to do double damage. Let's try it. Sorcerer. What do you do? It's a lot of fucking resists. But, not what I need. Oh, Jesus. Forgot about you guys.
Impossible.
Geeves. I just want to make sure there's no charms that this game added that I'm not aware of. I mean, bow magic and stone magic is fine, but if there's more, then booyah. Really? Hey. I am curious to see how high this can go. So let's keep pumping critical strike in. Honestly, this PlugY mod is really good for toying around with different skills
I can't carry
and
anymore.
stats. Oh, Ghostlies. I hate you. Ooh, a Lum Rune. I love you. But did that urn really just give one? Ooh, a partisan. Hell yes.
I am overburdened.
Where's Anya? Or Anya, or whatever your name is. Ah! Ooh, the Rock Fleet's field plate.
Impossible.
Come on, you. I'm sure you can find a way. I can do this. Fire resistant attack rating. Magic fighting attack rating. Screw the attack rating. Ha 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 ha. Something tells me there's going to be diminishing returns on this one. Colin's point is pretty good, but I'm not a swordsman. Pure Tambakual, which is really good for barbarians. I mean, 3 to all skills, or yeah, 3 to barbarian skills. That's pretty good. No attack speed, so that gives attack speed though. Piercing attack, +1 to all skills. But I got +3 to bow and crossbow, so. He's got crushing blow, but no attack speed. Not much there. The Bastard Sword. Black Tongue. Naggle Ring. Naggle Ring. Ravenfrost. Nagelring. Flesh Render. Let's see, citizen. That's a lot of...
I can't.
Right, forgot about that. I already have the Arctic Horn, so... Let's see what I'm like.
Impossible.
Gnarly. Let's... Boom. Okay, so not a huge loss. Fuck. Even with this, it goes up to 65% chance. See, this is the part of trying to find the right mix. It's because, for example, if this maxes out at 65% chance, or 2/3 chance to do double damage, then there's really no point in doing that. Which basically means that if I can get plus 15 to all Amazon skills with some kind of a combo, then there's no point in putting more than 1 point into it. You know what I mean?
I can't.
I already know what those are. They're both Seagons. And that's Seagons. Great. Hero, Neelithok did this to me.
So, good afternoon.
Thatcher's Peace. I should pick up that Potion. And why is Deckard so far away from the stash?
Hello.
Stop it, Deckard. But Arcana's already had all of. We at Seagons now. Gillibrega. There we go. 2 helms, 2 gloves, 2 belts, 2 shields, and if I had a second armor, that'd be grand. There. Okay, let's do this the right way. That one rune was helpful. Oof. Let's do another Stone of Jordan. That lifesteal is really tempting right now. Got tons of rainbow facets. Is there a cold one? Yes. Fire. And poison. Who would have thunk poison would be one of them? More fire. I'm gonna have a fucking inventory full of rainbow facets. Now, it'd be really nice if I had all my lightning ones were yellow, all my poison ones were green, all my fire ones were red, all my cold ones were blue. And whatever the hell this pink one is, who knows? Although it's interesting that there's a poison Nova when you die, Or Venom when you level up. I might actually need a page specifically for rainbow facets. I might actually organize my stash later too. Because that is the type of gamer that I am. I need things organized, and this is driving me up the fucking wall. That High Lord's Wrath is going to be really helpful. Oh, yeah. I have all the unique armors that I can get.
I can't carry anymore.
What's next on the agenda? Small axes. Butcher's Pupil Cleaver. Feels so good to have a new one of those. Big axes? No? Cool. Boots. Got all the boots I need. Small bows. Short warbow. Long bow, long battle bow, long warbow, that's fine. Crossbows. Doomslinger, Langer Breezer, and Hellcast. Daggers. Gloves. I already had Venom Grip apparently, so I buy Venom Grip. Pretty sure I have all the helmets I need. Ooh, Flesh under Bardwell. Sackman's Hand. Never hurts to have an extra Zacharoom's Hand. Dark Clan, Crusher Cudgel. +2 to all Druid skills. May as well keep it on just in case. A lot of weird maces. Here we go. Partisan. Boom. Shields. No, I basically just have swords now. Oop. I already had the Spire of Lazarus. Swords! Cullen's Point War Sword. Already had it. Black Tongue Bastard Sword. Already had it. Sets. Whoa. That's it? We're getting there. The cube is almost empty. Yes! Okay, apparently I had a lot of those already.
Your afternoon.
Don't need. Don't need. Don't need. I want to drink that, but I can't. Ravenfrost. Fragment. Blood Skull. Better question. Why do I have this? That one I have for a reason. String of Ears Demon Hide Sash. Where's the belts? I already had it. It's pretty good lifesteal. But no. Hey, Anya. Yes, sexy beast.
Good. Thank you.
Boom, baby. Oh, Anya went down there. Never mind.
You have proven yourself. Thank you, hero. Neil.
Eh, still not as good. Now, there's one unfortunate thing, though. I did not get any of the waypoints so far. So we are going to go back in. And hope for the best. Actually, stop you. It can go to 66%. That's good to know. But at what point, though, is there a diminishing return? Because, I mean, level 1... Oh, there's Penetrate. That's the one I would need. Now, if I can get a bow that gives +3 to all Amazon skills, that's something that would be magnifico. Magnificent. And we're starting to see the appeal of the Bowazon anyway. But now here's the question, though. What happens if I can make a hybrid Zon? Something that can do bows and javelins? Oh, daddy. Fine, I'll go up to the Glacial Trail. First waypoint I'm finding, though, I'm gonna go fight Neelathok. Neelathok. Okay, so at this point, bit of a diminishing return, not gonna lie. But that diminishing return can be offset. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And bow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Max strafe. Because we're at 49%, that 20% is not going to kill us. Attack rating, though, that is helpful. Because that affects my chance to actually hit enemies. The amount of IK helmets. Wait, this Drifter Cavern is not where I'm supposed to be. Remember I told you there's those random dungeon areas that are just kind of meant to throw you off? This is one of them.
I am overburdened.
Rite of passage. I like the crushing blow though. I'm not even kidding, like, the goblins are light plated boots. I think every single melee character that I have uses them. Not only do they use them, they also upgrade them. Which we'll get into that a little later. And we're gonna pop as many points into... So what we want in the end is we want to have the lowest chance to get hit, because we have more evasion, and we want to have the highest chance to hit an enemy. That's the main part of these DPS characters. Because obviously, like, you want to deal as much damage as you possibly can. Oh, look. Ooh, 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 ooh! The Venus! Sorry, I got excited there. That's the elite set item for Amazons. Unlock, monosteel. I'd lose the attack speed if I equip it now, though. Yeah, like I said, I don't usually get excited about things, but in this case, having that first item of the elite set, God, that feels so good. A little too good, if you know what I'm saying. I'm kidding. Mostly. Let's see here. Some caution, do that. Oh, let's see which torch this is. Paladin. Which is okay. There's nothing inherently wrong with Paladin characters, just typically you basically have a Zeal Paladin or a Hammerden. That's about it. There's no real variation on the two. It's basically this, but as a Paladin. And close range. I'm looking forward to seeing how this is going to go in Nightmare, though. Okay, I really need a waypoint so I can go fight Neelithok. Whereas the... Oh, there it is. Ooh. Or as the gurus of the internet would call it, Nithy. Now over here, there's a guy...
Neelithok's home away from home.
This one up here, Pindleskin. Pindleskin I have a love-hate relationship with. This whole dungeon I have a love-hate relationship with. Oh, enemies down here. Why do you have a love-hate relationship with this dungeon? Glad you asked. The reason I have a love-hate relationship with this dungeon is because... I just don't like it. It's a great dungeon if you're doing like key runs and stuff to fight the Ubers. But it's a terribly laid out dungeon, like... It's like we got Devilkins from like Act 1, we got skeletons from Act 2, we got like a little bit of everything going on. And there's no hallways, it's just... you shouldn't call it the halls of anything if there are no halls, it's just... cubicles. You know what I mean? Nah, you guys think I'm crazy. Yes. And basically all you need to do to find the downward areas is just travel along the ledge. Whoa, I just had some really flashback moment. There used to be these books that the people wrote about Diablo 2 as well. I was like, something in blood. There's this set of items. There's Bartuk's Cutthroat Greater Talons, and then there's like, I think it was a Great Ballbear or something like that. Over? I forget what it was, but it was basically regarding the lore of Diablo.
Impossible.
It was one of the like the spirits of the old people, whatever. Paladin. And his spirit was like stuck in the armor, and this guy wore the armor. And he started to like go into this frenzy, basically. I forget the storyline of it, but God, that was actually a pretty fun read. Legacy of Blood, maybe? No, that's... I'm thinking Blood, Legacy of Pain. Maybe it was Legacy of Blood. Not Born in Blood, that's a Dexter episode. God, this is gonna drive me insane. Hey. And the reason I'm so curious to see what the actual textures of this game look like is because of this. Like, I don't see any polygon edges. It looks like pixel art, basically. Really detailed pixel art. 5% chance to hit me. Nice. I'm still looking forward to the day that I find Azarath, Phase Blade, the... Ooh, I need to do a cow run after this. Like, once I clear a bale, I'm doing a cow run. Blood maggots, really? Like... Okay, this game doesn't always hold up the test of time. I need to check here just to make sure that's... Hey, a waypoint. Hey, bada boom, bada bing. Oh no, I pressed the eagle urn. Whatever am I to do? Guess I gotta open up a can of whoop-ass. I am really not ready for Nightmare. Actually, I really want to identify... Okay, we're gonna throw those out and identify this charm. Nothing worthwhile. Halls of Vought. This is where we get to fight Miffy. Oh look, Claw Vipers. Everyone's fucking wet dream. I hate Claw Vipers. They're actually like... Claw Vipers and Gloams. I hate Gloams so much. Like, words cannot express how much I absolutely hate Gloams. And it's mostly because I die of them. Yes. Oh no, Interfuck isn't down here. Whatever am I to do? Guess I gotta go the other way. Ooh. To this day, as much as I fucking hate the fact that you had to die to trigger any skill things from Rainbow Facets, I still use them. Ooh, good scraper. actually.
I can't carry anymore.
Whew. Saucy fucking minx. See, I hate claw vipers. 1559, okay. There's a couple of reasons claw vipers piss me right off. Ooh, a razor blade. Wait, that's the rip hook. First is their damn poison things that they fling at me. Second is their knockback. The third, basically just fucking scorpion, snake, lizard things.
No idea of the power you
I also hate Neelithar, because he has corpse explosion. Ooh. Ooh. This is one of the 4 druid items.
Inspired.
Talk to Anya. She's just gonna personalize items for me, no big deal.
You have
Dumbest. It's just a dumb boost. That was under the disciple set.
not in town.
Rip hook, wisdom draw, meat scraper. Wisdom draw. Rip hook. And the meat scraper. I already had those. 1, 2, 3. Ha ha ha. Alright, now set items. Berserkers, Cathans, Cyverbs, Caligula, Death, Sarvis, okay. Tancred, Vidala, Cow King, Juanine. Put the Disciple Boots here, for now. Just to have a space for them. And then we'll put Alder here for now. Boom! Boom! Boom!
Stay a while and listen.
Stay a while and glisten.
Hello.
Hi. Level 62 required. The minus 5% to enemy resistances is a nice touch. I'm already level 50? What? Alright, let's do this. Let's kill the ancients. Demon Steed. I didn't say I'm good at sound effects. I didn't even say I have a skill. I'm just doing this. Look, another Gothic plate. Cleglaws and Cyverbs. And Death Sword. You know what I find funny though is with the set items, it's like, unless you plan on using the full Elite set, or the full Seagon set, you don't typically find the items in time to use them. And I think that's part of what makes this perfect drop mod so damn good, is because, like, say for example the Death set. You never really find Death's Sword until, you know, you've already moved on to unique items and gotten something better anyway. So if you want to toy around with sets and stuff like that, this mod is great. And I know Blizzard probably is not going to appreciate the fact that we're modding their game, but... Shazam. We're there. Okay, we're not actually there, but we're getting close. Boots, kite shield. Not kite shield, but kite shield. There we go. That was gonna bother me. Albert. Ariat Summit. Here we go, guys.
The fable.
Ooh. 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 This is going to be brutal on hell difficulty. One down. Yeah, Nightmare and Hell are gonna wreck me. And that did not give me a full level, because I'm already... yeah. But... we get to go to Bale now. Ooh, this graduate. That adds plus to sorceress skills. So I have a funny story for you guys. This word here, spetum, spatum, whatever the fuck it, whatever it is. I played Diablo so much as a kid that when somebody told me they went to get their septum pierced, I seriously thought they were piercing a sword or a spear through something. Oh, 15. Cool. Boom. What's this one? Druid. Oh yeah, and by the way, the recommended level to go into Nightmare is level 50. So we're just slightly beyond that right now. I think it was like between Nightmare and Hell, the maps get bigger, if I remember correctly. As in, like, broader, there's more area to discover. Amuleto! Man, I can't wait for High Lord's Wrath. Ooh. Man, this music though, like, not to shit on a great game, but I like how I'm trying to word this in a way that's not offensive, but like that's not going to upset or ruffle any feathers. Ooh. But don't you love how they use the menu music for this epic Act 5 final boss? Like, although maybe that was the point. No, actually, I never played Diablo 2 when it was only 4 acts. My brother did. I think both my brothers did, actually. But I was never the one to do that. I waited until the expansion came out, and then... But that was that. Then I wasted 10 years of my life on this. Longer now. Oh yeah, there was another thing as well. This game does not like it when you stack boons or buffs, as well as debuffs. I think I may have mentioned this before, but say for example... Ooh, daddy. Say for example, I found an experience shrine. As soon as I find... Actually, was that Erathos Coil? Diadem. A robe is what I need. But as soon as I run into like one of those harpies, for example, the ones that lower your defense, or... Oh, or you get one of those enemies that cast amplify damage on you. As soon as that curse hits you, your buffs are gone. Unless you have shouts on you. The shouts are what will stay. Basically, if you have any auras, they always stay. But if you have any, like this poison resist above my head thing, nope. That ain't gonna fucking stay. I'm still surprised though, I still have not found a single Tancred's armor. Like, you figure being a low-level set that you'd be able to find that, right? No such luck. No dice. Ooh. Level 51. By the way, guys, I am kind of curious. What are your what are some things that you guys care about in the world? I guess politically, environmentally, like what are your biggest things you want to see change? Because I mean, part of this channel as well, and this is, I am going to get into more of this later. Cat's eye is... Oh, yeah, forgot about that. There's one thing for me is, I like the fact that over in Sweden, for example, they have such a strong recycling plan that they need to import garbage to use to keep their plants up and running. And I like that kind of commitment to global preservation. Then there's companies like Greenpeace that work and they do, oh shit. They work on things like cleaning the oceans, things like that, and kind of spreading awareness about it. Alright, here we go, guys. Home stretch. Homey stretchy. And for me, the environment is my biggest concern. Like, if I were to make a my own movies and stuff like that, which I do plan on doing. Then I want to release it all digitally, i.e. no physical copies unless somebody pays extra for it. Consider it like a environmental tax. I know a lot of people are going to have some ruffled tail feathers over that one, but... Okay, would you... Stop it. And I know it seems like something silly, because, like, to a lot of people, the environment is beyond saving. Or it's not something that we should be worrying about in our lifetime, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of excuses that people make for it. And that's fine, they can go ahead and make their own damn excuses. But for me, it's something I care about, and I want to see the world become a cleaner, better place. So me, for example, I like to reuse cardboard boxes. I like to minimize my carbon footprint, if you will. So if somebody sends me something in a package, I'll use the same package, just put a little bit of paper over top of it and resend the same box. Which I don't think is a terrible thing to do. It's a noble thing to want to save the world. And put that above your own personal whatever. Here we go, guys. Ultimate test of my Amazon. Yeah, she's not gonna make it through Nightmare. Oh? Maybe, just maybe she will. Whew. Let's see, what should I do? I like the evade. That'd be a nice life boost. It's a lot of damage boost for that Valkyrie too. Actually, pumping up all of my skills would pump that Valkyrie up immensely. Cold arrow, ice arrow, freeze length and cold damage, freeze length, cold damage, blah blah blah. Just put more to penetrate. Level 53, guys. And Bale's gonna level me up to 54. Okay. That's how you want to play it, huh? This is going to be kind of an epic battle. I hate when Bale separates like that. Makes me a little anxious. You might say it gives me separation anxiety. You can die.
Thank you.
trick is to stay just out of range of his little woo spell. Because his little whirl kind of drains all of your mana. And usually going down on an angle is the easiest way to kind of get around it. Like that spell there. Love me up, bitch.
I am overburdened.
You know, that kind of made me a little sad, that one. Oh, there's a silver thing. Where are you, Tyrell?
My work here is truly done.
You're done. Oh, he's right where Bale fell. Yay, Slayer Rapunzel. Now we get to do one last thing. A cow run.
If good afternoon.
So, in order to do a cow run, glad you asked, all we need to do is get a Wurt Slag and a Tomatown portal.
Welcome.
Welcome! Stone Field. Ah. God, I miss when things were this easy. Now, where were those cairn stones? There they are.
Impossible.
Hey, you. Hey there, Greaseball. Still takes me 3 shots to kill him, though. Alright, here we go. What the fuck? Cake. Here we go, guys. Ah. Moo, 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 moo. The fuck? How are they that powerful? %5 chance to hit them, 95% chance that. What? Is this
Hello
even
again.
normal? Okay, I need to Google this. Let's see. PlugY cows. One myself make perfect gear, tear PDM destroys funsies. Every time I hop back is a blah blah blah. Get stuck in a major roadblock of the cows and move with fire and being absolutely invincible regardless of difficulty. Okay. Experimental tweak of 45,000 attack rating to over 2.5 million. Gave an 16% chance to an 83% chance to hit the cows. Damage up to 320,000 plus 100% crushing blow. Made no difference. Blah, blah, blah. Um... Hmm. This is bizarre. This is way too powerful for these cows. Hmm. Invincible cows. I need to find more info on this. Eastern Sun is apparently more difficult, so that's good to know. Gems, new words, gem words, blah blah blah. Mercs can now be totally equipped. It's good to know. Reset skill points, don't like one range, but you can redistribute. Well, this is going to be a fun one. Jesus Christ, this is a slaughter.
I need a key.
Oh no. Oh. Whew. Guys, I'm having a little too hard of a time with these cows. Ah! 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 How the hell? Okay, I don't know how to do the cows. I don't know. I'm lost. Maybe that's a good thing.
Hello.
How are they so powerful? Did they miss a decimal point or something? Like, Jesus. Okay, that's it, guys. I'm done with normal difficulty. I'm moving straight to Nightmare, and we are going to ignore this epic failure. And just move on to bigger and better things. Okay. So, the cow level is impossible. But... yeah... yeah, we'll leave it there. It's been very fun playing with the Amazon. We are going to see how Nightmare treats us. Not entirely sure how the Cow King is going to operate, because especially when I want to collect the Cow King's leathers. Actually, we're going to hop in and do one more quick thing. We're just going to pop in and... we're going to try something. I threw out my gold wrap, didn't I? Leave it to me. Maybe it was the player's 8 that was doing it? Who knows? Whew.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Good day.
What the hell? Oh, you're just laughing at me now. My thought process on this one is maybe if it's the player's 8 or if it's just a high physical damage. Jesus! Oh.
Move.
Okay. Oh. We're going to stop that right now before I have issues in my head. Yeah, until next time, though. I mean, next time, though, I am not going to play Diablo 2. I hope. I'm think I'm going to try running a couple of different characters just to see what happens and then showcase them. Or I'll just play Diablo 2 as like a live stream or something later on. But I have some VR stuff planned for next week. I'm still baffled by those cows. What is going on with those cows? Whew. I'm going to go eat some beef now just to fucking offset that bullshit. Anyway, till next time. Laguna Matata, and yeah, if you have any games to recommend, please drop them in the comments down below. I will more than likely play them as soon as I possibly can. Yeah. I'm a little baffled. Catch you later, guys. Fuck.